Brain hearing describes the approach that Oticon takes when creating solutions for those with hearing loss. It starts with a fundamental observation that speech understanding is a cognitive process. It happens in the brain. So, when listening becomes difficult, a person's cognitive load increases, affecting capacity for things like memory and recall. Important research methods developed from the Linkoping University in Sweden have measured how new technologies in Oticon Opn can help users with both memory and recall. Using a test called SWIR, sentence final, word identification, and recall, study participants are placed in a sound booth and asked to listen to everyday communication. 7 sentences are played, and the listener is then asked to repeat back what they heard and recall the last word of each sentence. The test was done under 2 listening conditions: medium difficulty, 95% speech recognition, and increased difficulty, 70% speech recognition. Researchers compared results between listening with OpenSound Navigator on and listening with OpenSound Navigator off. They looked at how participants performed across all positions of words in the list. Improvement was seen for all positions, with the biggest improvement found for the first few items on the list. Improvement in the first position of the list could indicate that OpenSound Navigator helps enhance the encoding of words into long-term memory. With Open, listening requires less cognitive effort, so more of the brain's resources can be dedicated to things like memory and recall. This 20% less load on the brain helps listeners remember 20% more and improve speech understanding by 30%. What this means for patients is that difficult listening environments are now more accessible through better understanding and improved conversation recall. When patients understand that hearing happens in the brain, hearing instrument choice becomes a healthcare-driven decision, making Open the smart choice.